I gotta fix that. Because that is not right. Hold on, give me a second. Hold on, I gotta fix something on Twitch's side. Alright. I gotta remake the title and put all the same stuff that's on YouTube on here. think that's right. Alright, let's see if this works. Well, I guess I'm just stuck with YouTube for now. I'll figure that out tomorrow. Right, I'm just start grinding, I guess. Even though this game is still in development, I still really like it. It's fun. Its its combat is very, I'd say interesting. I won't say fluid or, I wouldn't say in depth either. It's just fun. It's not like one breathing style or one blood demon art has the same way of fighting. Everything feels different. Some things are better than others. It's kind of like Deep Woken, but just not as well made as Deep Woken, obviously, because Deep Woken's like really well crafted, but it has similar things to Deep Woken. The game can be very hard at points, though. And sometimes it does feel a little unfair, but it's still in development, so the dev is still balancing things out. And a lot of things are going to be reworked soon. We recently got a quality of life update where we get enhanced sprinting at level 1 now, is we used to have to get a whole bunch of strength investment to even get enhanced sprinting. And we also got a thing where we can teleport up the mountain as demons, which is a nice quality of life. Although to do this mission I gotta wait for it to be nighttime. Although I can take some village missions in the snow. This is the only village in the snow though. Gotta watch out because the sun can burn me in this area specifically, just this little patch here. It might be out in the grass as well. Yeah, it's out in the grass as well. Can't do any of that till nighttime. Let me see if there's another mission. There's no other mission in this town. This is the mist trainer. It's kind of interesting to get mist. You have to fight like 6 waves of enemies. But it is worth it. Mist is very strong. It's very worth it. Can't wait till the map gets reworked, because we're gonna start over from level 1 again with no clans, but some people will have clans, but not very many, and we're gonna have a fresh start, and it's gonna be nice because people have had their characters for way too long, the data's all bugged, and some things don't work right. And if all that gets fixed with a new map that's not as big, the game might be in a really good spot. I'm not gonna say will, but it might be in a really good spot. That's really fun. One thing about this game, though, is it's very engaging. I've got like 350 hours on this game already, and it's just so fun, the PvP. And the community is not exactly the nicest, but it's also not that bad. It's like a decent middle ground. It's just because it's so competitive. It used to be way worse, though, because we used to be a lot more active, so it used to be way more competitive. Sounds are a little loud. There are some bugs, though, obviously, like these NPCs being broken. Oh wait, that's the little sister. The village missions are really good for getting money, which is helpful early on as a demon because it costs 5,000 to get a blood demon art. I'm hoping to get Tamari Ball or Ice Fan. Ice Fan's a legendary though, and really strong, especially for grinding. But I really want Tamari Ball because it's fun. It's strong. X is to regen a limb when you have blood. If you don't have blood, cool. You have to deal damage to get blood. Can be a little tricky to pick things up. Don't really need it. It's only 200 gold. This is a delivery mission. That'll be good for getting money. For right now, it's still kind of early, so not many people will be on if anybody gets on. But usually there's at least, we get on like once a day usually. We'll get up to 4 to like 8 people sometimes. There are events in the game that do happen, but they require people to be in the game, so they almost never happen. We'll get one like once a month, because it's rare when we actually have a lot of people on. But they're PvP events, so that's mostly why people don't get on for them. Because they don't want to lose a life, because it can take a while to level up at first, but once some things come to the game, most likely with the map change and data wipe and fix it, or some things being added with that. Most likely it'll be a bit easier to level up, especially with a smaller map. It'll be easier to level up, which will be nice, and people won't be as afraid of wiping. That's crazy luck. I didn't even know that could happen. This is the insect trainer. Insect trainer is only for those who really want to stick it out. Like, they just want to stick to it. Because you have to run away from 6 brutes, which brutes knock you back every time they hit you. And they can grab you and slam you into the ground. And while you have to fight 6 brutes, there's arrows being shot at you. And when you kill a brute, it gets faster. The arrows shot gets faster, so it makes it even harder to fight them. And if you get hit by an arrow, you lose. I attempted to get it. I did not get it in like 6 hours. One of my friends, the owner's friend, he got it within, I think, like 4 hours at max level. And he had an axe, which there are fighting styles that are being added to the game, but they're not in the game yet. Some people have them because they were given to them by the owner. And it is a solo dev too, so it's not like a whole bunch of people are working on this. But when he does actually work on the game, he gets things done fast. Like, really fast. You can make like a whole breathing style in 1 to 2 days. Or BDA. Usually it takes like a day, but he'll work on some things. So sometimes it takes 2 days for him to make a breathing. It's not like he's working on the thing for the whole day, only for like, you know, a few hours. Obviously. I have enough to get a BDA, so I'm gonna go get one. There's quite a few things to choose from, but it's completely random on what Blood Demon Art you get. Alright, let's see what I get. Blade body's not bad. It's not bad to start with. I'm only gonna have one move though, because I'm level 6. Oh yeah, I forgot I have an umbrella. Umbrella's a Robux item, so I don't burn in the daytime. It's only 300 Robux, but it's well worth it if you're a demon. Alright, let's take a mission. The B tier missions are really important to do because you get a lot of investment points, which are used to increase your HP, your strength, which strength also increases the speed at which you run, and your TDL, which is increases your max blood bar, how much blood you gain when you deal damage, how much damage your blood demon art does. It's really important. But it also, I think, it increases how much NPCs do to you. I think TDL does. I know that damage multiplier does from equipment. So I think it does as well. Not sure. Alright, don't quote me on that. This dude wearing a bird head? I have never seen that before. I did not mean to do that again. Oh yeah, I have different M1s now because I have blade body. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that because the master can grab, so I'll get thrown out into the sun. There's somebody else. What is he on about? Hold on, let me message him. Oh, also let me send that picture. Alright. I can just demon warp back into the snow. I do not know why that NPC had a bird head. What should I go for first? I could go for TDL for more damage or Fortitude for more HP. Or I could go Strength for more speed. I think I'll go TDL. Yeah, I kind of want more damage. I do not have any drip. I gotta get some. Let's take a look around. Ooh. That is drippy. Let's see what we got. Oh nah. I'll probably go with... Ooh, but what fits Tamari Ball? Because I want to go Tamari. Ooh. Maybe this fits Tamari Ball, or like, maybe this? I guess I could go for this one right here. Yeah. I gotta at least get something, even if it is patchy. Oh, right. I gotta get my TDL up while I wait for it to turn daytime. Or nighttime. Sorry, I'm replying to the guy that was in game again. Alright, I should probably head down the mountain because it's gonna start turning nighttime soon while putting in my TDL. And I want to roll off of this BDA somewhat soon. It's good for now, but once I get to A tiers, I'm definitely going to need something more. Which A tiers are at level 13. B tiers I'm about to start doing. Let's take a mission. I could use a little bit more TDL. It should be at 4. I think that's all of it. Ah, 1 point. So close. I should probably go to the big town and start doing some missions there, because, well, I'd lose out on some investment points, because B tiers give a lot. So maybe I shouldn't. But I think it would still be worth it to have a better BDA than this. On the downside, though, I could also end up getting something worse. Which, there's only a few things that are worse than this, but it's most likely that I'd end up getting it. Push! 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 Beats. They're good for speed. And speed is nice to have early on. This might be a B2. B2s aren't really hard per se, they just can be annoying because you have to go all the way back up the mountain. I don't know if the demon warp works on that while you're carrying an NPC. I don't know if you can do both. I'd assume you can because it lets you sprint as well. Oh, I had my volume really loud. Sound effects are really loud just in general, but that makes them feel like they got way more weight to them. At least in my opinion, it feels like they have way more weight to them because of the sound effects. I missed. That's my only problem with this BDA, is it actually kind of is hard to aim. Is there any good drops? Any other beats? Nope. Just food. Let's see if I can warp with it. Or with someone. Ooh, wait, if you could... That would be kind of crazy if you could warp while carrying somebody in PvP, if you get out of combat. Ooh, you can. Wow, that's very handy. Yeah, that gives like no money, but it gives a lot of investment points. I guess... Ooh, wait, I got vertical blade already? Man. You know them so early with this BDA. The next move. Blood training, right, that's what I was looking for. I should go do those missions while it's still nighttime. Because I'm a Kibutsuchi, I get buffs and nerfs. Because it gives a lot in speed already and in HP. But it's a lot of damage nerf. On the bright side, though, I can get 2 BDAs. Oh, wait, I just realized I'm stuck with this BDA. I'm stuck with Blade Body, unless I wipe as my main one. The downside is, if you get a second BDA, you lose out on an equipment slot, and you don't get all of the moves of that second BDA, because it would be too strong if you had all the moves of 2 BDAs. Normally you can re-roll your BDA by drinking blood again, which you can do as a Kibutsuchi, but you can only re-roll your second BDA. For now, at least. Let me see, is there any missions here? There's one. Oh, it's fight the master. This one gives a decent amount. Oh, he's bugged. This is why data's getting reset, because a lot of things are bugged. And that move's supposed to be a multi-hit, but it's not. Yeah, this move's supposed to be a multi-hit. I kind of just want to run around the map and like explore a little. Show off some of what the current map is. The current map looks beautiful, but it is too big. Just way too big. We got a statue of Koko Shibo over here. This is where the moon trainer was gonna be, but because the map's being changed, it's not gonna be here anymore. And then just down this road is where Tokyo's at. And Tokyo, so much work was put into this map. It's kind of sad that it's going away, but it is too big and it's laggy for some people because of it. And the server gets laggy no matter what you have after like a few hours. No matter what you're playing on. We got the train station over here, final selections up there. In the train station is the flame trainer. Or in the train station's the flame trainer, yeah. Ooh, there's a mission here. Stop some thugs. The missions around the map are just really good for getting money. I'll run back around to that. That's Wisteria. I don't want to get too close. There's Tokyo. There's a clothing shop in there. There's the sound trainer. There's a cart that like goes around Tokyo. You used to be able to get on it, but it had some problems. So now it has no collision. When the map and data wipe happens, we're not going to have any Hashira or Upper Moons anymore. So, if people want to join and compete for those, they can. Since they'll be open spots. Which, as an Upper Moon, you get a lot of increased stats, and it's just easier overall to... same with Hashira, but it's not going to be anywhere close to as high the stats as a Upper Moon has. But as an Upper Moon, you do have to choose to use one of the legendaries, which are Shockwave, which is Akasa's Blood Demon art, and Ice Fan, which is Doma's Blood Demon art. I must have enough to roll again, which will give me a second BDA. It would have been nice if I had 5,000, because then I could get my second BDA before... Ooh, actually, I could probably go do a delivery mission from the big town that's over here. The Love Trainer's over there in the graveyard, and in this town here, there's the Thunder Trainer. Somewhere off in that direction, there's the Wind Trainer past the... I think it's past the... It's either past the Kokoshiba statue or in between the Kokoshiba statue and this town over there. Actually, yeah, I think it's right over there, because it's on the other side of that river there, if you can see it out in the distance out there. What am I doing? It's Civilian 4 is the one that has delivery quest. Which gives the most amount of money. There might not be a Civilian 4 around here. And if not, I already did the quests over there, so I can't go over there again. Oh, good, there's one here. Right now, everybody's on friendly terms, so nobody's killing each other. So I don't have to worry about that at all. The other person that's in here, they're on an alt account, but they're the Mist Hashira, and on this account, they're a Beast Breather. So, they're extremely quick. This is my main account, but on my alt account, because there's no stuff for Kibutsuchi right now, or for Kibutsuji right now, other than getting a second BDA. Because there's gonna be like a BDA specifically for Kibutsuchi, which will be really strong. So right now on my alt account, I have Akaza's name, and I'm Upper Moon 3. Once I get out of combat, I gotta go in some shade and then run, and then I can equip the umbrella and I should be good to go. Ooh. It'll be nice though if more players, or if more people play the game, because this is actually a really fun game. And it didn't equip for some reason. We used to have like 10 people on this game daily, which was nice. We were always able to fight back and forth because demons and slayers were pretty much balanced at the time. Now it's leaning more in the slayer's favor, like a lot. And so demons are kind of weak right now. But in time that'll change, it'll be balanced out a bit more. I'm level 10 now. I might have the next ability. Or the last ability, actually. 110. I do not have the last ability. I don't know when I get it either, so... Alright, let's see what my second BDA is. I'm gonna lose the Straw Hat for a bit. It's gonna replace the Straw Hat because I put that in my first slot. Let's see, what do I have? I have Blade body. I thought you couldn't get a duplicate. I guess you can, so I just have blade body right now. Just normal blade body. Because you can't get, even if you have a duplicate, it won't give you the moves for both. Hold on, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Let's see, flying uppercut, ground punch, clever. The equipment thing, yeah, even the owner doesn't know, or the dev doesn't know why it shows up. But it shows up there because I have to. Like, we know the reason why, just don't know why it actually is there through the code wise. It shows up because I have 2 BDAs. It's just equipment. Yeah, I should probably do more, because I'm about to hit A tier, so I should do more of the rest of the town missions so I can reroll my second BDA, because Blade Body is not gonna cut it. Or I could wipe. I could wipe and then try again for my first BDA, because Blade Body is not exactly what I'd want as my main slot. I'm gonna have to grind all over again, which I'm not opposed to. Because if I get something better, it'll be faster. And I don't think you can get legendaries in the second slot. Oh, and I can't get Tamari Ball either. Yeah. Yeah, I can't get Tamari Ball, like all the moves of Tamari Ball. I might see if one of the admins will allow me to get another alt on here. I don't see why not, but and make it a demon. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So I'll be right back. Let me just go to the main menu real quick. I'll sit on that page until I get it. So I'll be right back again.
and our forgetful lives.
Alright, time to rejoin. This would be a fresh account. And it's gonna be a demon, because I want to get Tamari Ball. I want to get all the moves of a BDA instead of having two BDAs. And it being something bad as the first BDA. So then I don't get all the moves of the good BDA as my second. Okay. Time to try again. I seem to have trouble loading for some reason right now. Let me try again. Oh, right, I gotta accept to the updated agreements. That's why. Now it should work. I haven't been on this account in so long that it definitely need to accept that. I might actually just be having a connection issue for some reason. Failed to connect to game. Okay, let's see if I can connect to other games. Let's go like grow a garden for a second. Just something random. I can load into this. I will not be playing that on here. Alright, let me try on the other accounts. Not that one, because I'm pretty sure that one can get in anyway. Let me try on the Upper Moon account, which would be this one. Not that you can see my screen right now. Okay. There's a problem going on. I don't know what. '85. Seem to be server connection issues. Huh. Let's go back to this one and see if it works. The one I was on. I mean, if this one works smoothly, then it's a weird problem. Which this one works smoothly.
And our forgetful lives.
So, is it just the other ones having issues? Alright, let me try to get on it again. Over to do tab, see if that works. For some reason. Okay, it's working now. Good.
and our forgetful lives.
Weird Roblox problems. Or it could have been Discord, because Discord did crash on me. Could have been Discord making it have a connection issue because it's taking up all the CPU or something. Alright, yeah, we should be good to go. This is the fresh, new player experience for you. Hina Adachi. What a name. Just a normal human, so I should spawn in the middle of nowhere. I have all these things, but I can't actually do anything with them. So. I can do missions, I think. Hold on, can I actually use these? I can use 2 of the moves. Okay. Just the ones that don't require a sword. Well, minus. No, just the ones that don't require a sword, which are the demon ones. The climb. Up the mountain I go. This will take a while to get up the mountain, so. There's something about the game that just has an atmosphere. Like, it's just fun to be in. It never feels boring, even if I'm doing the most boring thing ever, like just running around the map. And that could just be from playing it for a long time, but I've always had fun on this game. Well, I had fun unless something was unfinished and made my character basically unusable, and I had to use a different one. Although, if you are lucky and you want to become like a demon, you want to become a demon, you could ask a demon in the server, and they will, if they're feeling nice, they'll come over, down you, and then teleport all the way up the mountain so you don't have to climb. But if they're not, then I mean, good luck. They're probably gonna kill you. But they want more demons, so most likely not. Well, I wouldn't say most likely, but I think you get what I'm saying. Oh, there's a ceiling there. Hmm. Hold on, I'm gonna do something real quick. Alright, let me keep going. Yes, I'm almost there. Make me a demon. Infuse me with your blood. Oh man, this does not look right. Apparently I'm a female. It looks like I'm wearing both outfits at the same time. I gotta change the dripping quick. Wow. With green eyes too. Wow. Well, I guess I'm gonna go do some village missions because I need money for a BDA. Let me set up my inventory there real quick. That's a bug. They're both going cooldown if I try to use them. Dun, 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 dun. Do, 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 do. Meow. Meow. Although most of the missions I already did on the other account, so I'd need a new server if I want new missions, and I'd have to wait for Camille, the other player, to leave. He's a very skilled player. I just feel like I get so locked into this game that I just don't have anything to say. I'm quiet most of the times when I play games because I get so locked in that I really only say things whenever I get like upset at something. I'm just that locked into them. The village missions seem to be, like the NPCs seem to be bugged though. Which is gonna happen quite often. It just seems to be the village missions for now that are bugged. Give it like 3 more times, that should be good. I'm just hoping I don't get blade body again. I'm hoping for something fun like Beauty Blade or Blood Sickle, Ice Fan, Shadow Butterfly. Even boxing's fun. Even though some of those aren't the best or the greatest. Yeah. It's been a long time since it's felt like this game was balanced and in a stable state, though. A long time ago it felt that it was balanced, but now it feels like it's getting there, but it's still lacking in some areas, because things were added that made the game just feel a little worse. Like limb health for demons. That just feels really mid. One of the biggest problems with the game right now, and I think it's just like a vision that the dev has that's kind of like causing this problem, is most of the things in the game are designed around people losing their lives in the game, right? They're designed around the fact that people will die or should die in them. Like with death tiers, if you have a group of people, it's most likely that people are going to die. And death tiers are fighting against upper moons. The NPC upper moons, that is. And it just kind of feels like no matter how strong you get, you still need other people to do anything. Like, even though we have 5 lives, basically, and I mean, he wants to add a way so that we can get lives back, but it's going to be extremely risky to do. Or, because, like, if you try to get your lives back and you lose, you get wiped. Like, that's what I mean about, like you get fully wiped. That's what I mean about, it feels like everything is too centered around people dying or getting wiped. There's events that happen, they're called wars. It's between demons and slayers. You basically have to wipe the other people, or else like they'll just keep getting back up, getting back into the circle. It's basically capture the point. It's really hard to do without killing people. It's basically they work really hard. Because in this game, you have to work really hard to actually get your character to fully max and all that. And it just feels like you do all this work just to get it all stripped away. And literally nothing out of it. Because you don't get to keep anything. There's no... It's not like in Deep Woken how you have... I think they're called echoes, whatever. That allow you to purchase things to bring into, well, every life after that point. There's nothing like that in this, so it feels a little demoralizing when you get wiped, because you literally get nothing other than your previous knowledge, I guess. So you can level up better or more efficient. I just gotta wait around until it's daytime now. Or nighttime. I keep doing that. And again, it is still in development, so like, it's been in development for about 2 years now, so it's, hold on. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, it's been in development for about 2 years. It gets worked on here and there. He works on a lot of different projects, though, so he doesn't exactly focus on one thing, but he did say that because everybody unanimously voted for a data wipe because data is buggy and things aren't working right, a lot of things just broken, and the map is too big, he said he's going to remake the map, make it smaller, so we'll have a smaller new map, and he's gonna fix some things, add some things, data's getting wiped, and then and then I don't remember what I was really bad at that. Oh, right. I forgot. Yeah. I'll be right back. I remember what I was saying. I have a problem with that sometimes where I just forget what I was saying. Because everybody unanimously voted on a data wipe, like I said, because things are buggy and whatnot. He did say that he will update the game more if more people are playing the game, because he doesn't feel motivated to really update the game that much if people aren't playing, and so he just ends up working on a whole bunch of new projects and making him learn new things and basically get better at making stuff on Roblox. So basically, if we can get people to play the game and like actually keep people playing the game and whatnot. Which hopefully with a new map and potentially leveling being easier or quicker, with some new features being added and less buggy, people will play the game more and we'll get more updates on it, so it'll be released a lot sooner if that is what we can get to happen. So which would be nice because with more players, events would happen more often and all this. Events would probably happen a lot more often too if there was ways to get lives back. A lot of quality of life stuff added. With more updates would mean that we get that stuff sooner. Let me see if there's any more village missions. Because if there are, I'm going to do a few more, try to get to 10,000, and then go roll a BDA. If I don't get one I like, roll it again. Or I could just go roll a BDA right now, which I'm going to go do. Anyway. Because I'd rather start doing normal missions instead of missions more for money. There's not much going on right now, so it's not exactly gonna be lively or high energy. Oh, there are 2 Slayers on. One of them is good. The other one's kind of alright in PvP. Like, not that great. He loses to most people. Chess loses to most people. It's not to, like, hate on him or anything. That's just the way it is. Now, if someone named Monkey Man were to get on, now that would be fun, because I could get on my upper moon and fight him. We do a lot of PvP practice. I got boxing, so now my M1s go crazy. Whew. That's Chess over there. He's just gonna watch, I guess. There are breathings, though, that if you have the clan name with it, have ultimates. Most breathings do. Most breathing styles do. There's only 2 demon clans, though, that have ultimates. Flame World's getting reworked. Right. Dang. Forgot he got wiped. Beast Breathing does not have an ultimate, but it's still very strong even without one. I wouldn't say it's like the like in the strongest tier, but Beast Breathing's up there. It's not bad. It's not bad. That's for sure. It's definitely a top 5, I'd say, or maybe top 6. Stone Breathing's up there. Mist Breathing is definitely up there. Insect is up there. Sun Breathing. Sound Breathing's also up there, but you gotta get really good with like sound because there is delays on the moves for sound, so where you aim is not exactly where it's gonna go. You gotta aim a little bit ahead of where you want it to go. Water Breathing's good, but you have to get really good with it. It's that way with a lot of things. You gotta get really good with it. Some things are just not really worth using, like Love Breathing. Love Breathing's just not really worth using. You can if you want though, but I wouldn't personally use it. Flame Breathing's alright. Not that bad. It does have an ult with Rengoku last name. You have to actually get the last name though. Without last names though, Insect is the best because, well, Insect doesn't have an ult or anything. So, even without one, I'd say it's the best. Sun Breathing, you have to have one of 2 clans, which is Kamado or Tsuchikuni. The M1's unboxing is crazy. Let me grab a little bit more food. weird. I didn't know boxing how it had a down slam. The only thing to have a down slam like that. Indian black beats. Alright, what to do with all these investment points? I could go TDL again. Get my damage up. Although I'd still recommend going 10 strength for flash step. Because flash step can help you get back from enemies quickly. I have enough money to get an outfit. But I don't think I can wear some of the outfits because my character's a female. I think I can wear this one. I don't think I can wear this one. No, I can't. I could wear Doma's outfit. I wear this one. Nope. Can I wear this one? No, I cannot. I also don't have the money for that. I can. Looks kind of weird though. I'll just wear this. I don't have enough for it, I think. I'll come back to get that later. That outfit. Just some nice, relaxing blood training in between fighting. I'm a little tired today. I'm gonna open the blinds a little bit more. A little bit, I'm gonna play some more Marvel Rivals. Just a little bit. I think I'll play after I get to like level 20. So probably an hour and something from now. Ah, they give a good amount of speed on black beats. Let me take a mission. Inventory. No, I have the next move. This mission gives the most amount of experience. Or not experience. This one gives you like amount of investment. I'm gonna turn that down just a little bit because it might be a bit loud. Let me see, there's more NPC missions. Because I want to switch off of boxing already. It's fun, but I'm looking for something better. Okay, this is exactly what I'm looking for. Delivery mission. Let's see, any other missions around here? A minute. Stop some bugs, yeah. Stop some more thugs. Checking again, let me see if I got the next move. I did not. Delivery. Back and forth. Money will be worth it. The plan of action after this is to, well, one, reroll my BDA, and then hopefully I get something good so I don't have to do any more of these missions. And then once I get to level 13, my quest will change and I have to fight 8 A-tier NPC, which the A-tier NPC are really difficult. I have to fight either a flame breather or a wind breather. Oh, also there is going to be hunt missions where you have to hunt down other players of, like, if you're a demon, you have to hunt down a Slayer NPC. It'll give you a random one around your level. And once those are added, that'll give a new way of progression too. But that way it's going to be really hard to actually progress like that because there's areas with Wisteria for demons, which is a safe zone for them, and then there's areas in the snow that for slayers. I mean, there's no safe zone for demons, but even though there's no safe zone for demons in the snow, usually there'll be people near the snow that are demons anyway. Even if there's a new map, it'll be that way. And it's easy for demons to get back, so. Especially with the demon warp. If they're not in a mission, like, they could get to the snow pretty easy. I don't know how it'll be on the new map, though. Hopefully it's the same. Or similar. You can always use the white V. It's just more speeds. Good amount of speed now. It's supposed to fight back, yeah. It's bugged. I think there's 2 moves of boxing, which doesn't look like I'm gonna be able to get the second move until later. I think it's like level 14 or something for the second move. Each BDA and each breathing has different levels for when you get the next move. Voice check? Nah. Oh well. Time to reroll my Blood Demon art. I got 2 shots at it. I gotta get something good before I hit A tier territory. Because A tiers will mess me up. And I need to put my investment points into Fortitude, or else I'll get messed up, for sure. Blade body, okay. Not great. Not great at all. Yes, Shadow Butterfly. This is one of the best ones for grinding. It's so nice to have. And it's good in PvP for combos. Not that I'm going to be keeping it till I get to PvP. That is for sure not happening. Ground punch. I won't get all the moves of Shadow Butterfly till like level 20, so it's gonna be a while before I get all of its moves, but its moves are really good for leveling up, especially against the A tiers. Alright, let's grab a mission. Oh yeah, I gotta do my sit-ups after the mission. I get that HP up. That vitality up. It's not an insanely noticeable difference, but when you get Fortitude higher, you do increase your base regen, HP regen. Do wonder what Camille is doing. He's been on for a while, and I'm pretty sure he's max level. Oh, right, I gotta do sit-ups now because I have almost the max amount of investment points I can have on me, which is 200. That's good enough for now. For some reason, even hovering over or equipping sit-ups makes you go into combat. You don't stay in combat for as long though, for some reason. Ah, it's so loud. Just because there's so many, it's so loud. That's why it's really nice to have this video. Let me see how many investment points I got. 47. And I got 67. Not bad, not bad. I can get this up one level and then also do this up one level. Alright, now I'm just gonna do blood training. So I have more damage. Apparently, Camille's the other person in the game has just been running around. That's it. Like, he hasn't been actually doing anything. Running around for the last like hour. Yeah, to each their own. Or to each their own. Hmm. Hmm. I'm almost on A tiers. It should be my last B tier mission. Nothing good. Yeah, still nothing good drop. Wow, I'm 6 experience off. I'm just gonna go do a village mission. I'm not saying much right now because there's nothing to say. So. Just traveling. That's all it is right now. Traversing. This is the first A tier though, and they do teleport, so if I get close enough, it'll just teleport to me. Unless it's broken, which it's not. Yeah. They're gonna be difficult to fight, and they can launch around, so it's gonna be hard to keep track of. But Shadow Butterfly should make this a lot easier. Like that. They'll just launch away. There he is. Sometimes they do start just spamming, which can be annoying. But if I just stay at a mid-range distance, he won't really dash at me. And then whenever I use this, I can get in here. But a butterfly makes this a lot easier. Yeah, I got Seeking Shadows now. That's an auto tracking. Really nice to have. The nice thing about all of these moves is they're unblockable and unparryable. I got the flame one again. You canceled my move. Okay. Ooh, I don't know where it went, but I am low on HP. Probably shouldn't have started it low. If it starts spamming, I'm cooked. Distance. Whenever you take damage as a demon, you lose blood, so it's like really hard. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Alright. Whew, I almost died there. Quinn Bandana. I don't remember if this is good, but I'm gonna put it on. Not bad, not bad. Yeah. That's actually pretty good. I'm gonna increase my HP a lot. I will be right back. I'm gonna stop streaming. But this was good for now. I'm gonna leave it here. I'll start back up again in 30 minutes.